Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another weather update here on Liam's Weather. I am forecaster Liam Kenny. It was only 16 days left until the big man comes on Christmas Eve. We already have our first named winter storm of the 2021 winter season. Here we go, Winter Storm Atticus. This system will be a coast-to-coast storm, bringing rain all the way from the Four Corners region all the way out into the whole entire eastern coast. Starting off with an area of low pressure that will be over the Four Corners region, drawing in plenty of moisture from the southern Pacific Ocean and enhancing that snow and rain risk across portions of the Four Corners region. As you head more eastward, you find another area of low pressure that will be over the Kentucky River Valley with a cold front behind it, and that will be enhancing the chance for severe weather along with a really good moisture push out of the northern Gulf of Mexico. There's going to be a lot of change of wind direction up in the atmosphere along with a lot of wind shear. So when you combine all those ingredients in the atmosphere, you are looking at a very good severe weather outbreak. As we're getting that very cold polar air down to come down from Canada, you're looking at some very impressive snow totals across portions of the northern and central plains and also into portions of the Midwest. And as that cold front advances to the eastern coast, expect widespread rain showers overnight Saturday and into your Sunday. Taking a look at the in-depth details of this massive winter storm, once again, it'll be a coast-to-coast storm bringing several inches of rain and snow across portions of the Four Corners region going into the northern and central plains. As we head into the Gulf Coast states, that's where we find that chance for severe weather, including tornadoes and damaging winds and even possibly some hail. And then finally, as you get all the way to the opposite side of the country, to the eastern coast, that's where you find all of that rain. Now, pertaining to what day we see the most or the worst impacts, it's going to be anywhere from Friday into Saturday, and then things will finally start to wind down as you get into Sunday. But taking a look at the worst impacts we will be seeing with this, very high snow totals, especially across portions of Minneapolis, Minnesota, into Sioux City, and many other cities across that region. Very high wind totals are possible with this. We could potentially be seeing wind gusts upwards of 40 to 50, maybe even up to 60 miles an hour. And as we get that change in wind direction closer to the Gulf Coast, that's where you find that enhanced tornado risk, and we could see a couple of tornadoes higher than EF2 or potentially even EF3. And considering how many models are watching the system, we are very confident in the forecast for this massive winter storm. Taking a look at the radar right now, widespread rain showers all the way from Las Vegas southwards into places like Los Angeles, and then as you work your way up northward into some of those higher elevations, that's where you will find that snowfall. As you may have guessed, considering how many inches we are looking at for snowfall, we obviously have winter storm advisories, watches, and even warnings. Anywhere where you see that darker purple, that is indicating winter storm warnings, and that is basically telling you it is guaranteed that you will at least see 6 to 8 inches of snow, wind gusts potentially upwards of 60, maybe almost 70 miles an hour in some cases, and very low visibility. So definitely be sure if you are driving to have those windshield wipers on full blade at all times. As we head over the night tonight, expect widespread snow showers going all the way from Salt Lake City all the way up into portions of the Central Plains, going from Rapid City through Casper and then down to Denver. And you will be very, very cold tonight there in Telluride with temperatures in the teens. It is going to be frigid out there. Taking a look at the winter weather alerts as you head into the Midwest. Winter storm warnings all the way from Casper into Rapid City, and then as you get into portions of the Great Lakes, that's where you find winter storm watches, and that does include Sioux Falls, Sioux City, Rochester, and also into Minneapolis. All right, this is going to be a massive, massive, massive storm. I will keep saying it again, considering how big this storm really is going to be. As we head towards tomorrow, it is going to be a very yucky day, especially on the roads. Definitely be sure to take all the precautions you need, considering we are expecting widespread snow showers all the way from Casper, Wyoming, all the way eastward into Minneapolis. And some of the snowfall could be very heavy at times. We could potentially be witnessing 2 to 3 inches per hour, potentially even more than that. So this storm is just going to be absolutely massive. And as you head into tonight, we're still watching the chance for some very heavy snow showers across portions of northern Iowa, southern Minnesota, and then also getting into portions of western and central portions of Wisconsin. As we head into your Saturday, our cold front now finally starts to form, and that will enhance the risk for severe weather anywhere in this area. And what I mean by severe weather is a chance for isolated tornadoes, damaging wind, hail, and potentially even some very, very, very heavy rain. And we're still going to be dealing with that snow threat back into portions of the Midwest. As we head into your Saturday, we're still watching the chance for very heavy snow showers across portions of eastern Wisconsin and then into northern Michigan, with that change over to rain as you get south of that into some of those higher temperatures. As we look at the snowfall totals that we could be seeing across portions of the Four Corners region and then all the way across the western United States, we could be looking at over 2 feet of snow in some of the higher elevations, potentially even upwards of 2 feet. This storm is going to be absolutely massive, whether it be rain, snow, hail, damaging winds. We have got it all on the table within Winter Storm Atticus. As you work your way northward, or eastward into portions of the Mid-Atlantic and also the Ohio Valley, and eventually into the Great Lakes, I mean, we could potentially be seeing upwards of a foot of snow anywhere from Rapid City all the way eastward to Minneapolis, Green Bay, and also into Marquette, Michigan. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this severe threat, because some of you might be wondering, when is this going to be happening and how bad will it be? Here's a look at your chance of tornadoes on the Torcon, and what a Torcon means is that this is basically your chance of seeing a tornado within a 50-mile radius. So, for example, anywhere we see that darker red on the map, that's where we have a Torcon of 5, which means anywhere in this darker red right here, you have about a 50% chance out of 100 within seeing a tornado within your 50-mile radius. As you work your way outside of that area into that darker orange, that's where we have a 30% chance of a tornado within a 50-mile radius. And then last but not least, anywhere in that yellow, you have a 20% chance of seeing a tornado within a 50-mile radius. Whether it be 20% chance or a 100% chance, you need to have all the precautions. You need to take all the precautions that you could potentially be taking within Winter Storm Atticus. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. This storm is going to be absolutely massive. Let me refresh that for you. We can see how Winter Storm Atticus really plays out over the next couple of days. All right, here's the snow showers, area low pressure forming. There's that cold front, severe weather, and then eventually it exits. I know that was a little fast, but let's play it again here. Area low pressure forming, snow, severe, and then rain all the way into the eastern coast, and then thankfully it will exit as we head into portions of the late weekend and maybe into finally starting portions of next week. Now, what are the names of the next winter storms? Because obviously Atticus is already taken. The first list includes Baxton, Carey, Delphine, Elmer, Frida, and Garrett. The second column includes Hatcher, Izzy, Jasper, Kenan, Landon, Miles, and Nancy. The last 2 rows include Oakley, Phyllis, Quinlan, Silas, Tad, Usher, and Vega. And last but not least, we have Willow, Zandy, Jaeger, and also last but not least, Zion. I probably said a couple of those wrong, and I do apologize. But once again, Winter Storm Atticus, a massive winter storm bringing rain and snow all the way from the Four Corners region all the way into portions of northern Maine. Expect widespread snow showers anywhere from the Four Corners region all the way up into the northeast, potentially seeing over 3 feet of snow in some higher elevations.